Hello traders, in this video I want to show you how to draw your levels on the chart to improve your trading, because knowing your levels in the market is very, very important if you want to be successful as a forex trader or financial market trader, because this level are the points or area to watch where the market will react, number one. Then number two, if you want to take your buy or sell order, these are the levels, where you can take your buy and sell orders. You don't just buy or sell anywhere on the chart, but you position yourself at the levels. Look at when the price gets to a level, that is where you look at the reaction of the price. You look at the price action at the level, then you'll be able to know whether you are to buy or sell at that level. So knowing your levels on the price chart is very, very important. And I must remind you this, that there are three things that you need to consider, while doing your technical analysis. Number one, you need to consider the direction of the market. That is trend. The moment you fail at this level, you're going to fail the entire process. Then the second thing that you need to consider during your technical analysis is the location or the levels on your charts. You need to know the locations where you want to buy or sell, or where the price will react, or levels, that you call it the location or the levels. Those places are very, very important for you to be successful as a financial market trader. Then the third thing that you need to consider during your technical analysis is the reaction. That is, when the price gets to that reaction, to those levels, or the locations, how do they react at those levels? How do they react? So it is the reaction of the price movements that will make you to be able to determine whether you are to buy or to sell. And remember, I said number one, in your technique, while doing your technical analysis, number one thing you need to first of all consider is direction. And you get to know that using your market structure and your trend line. That will help you with that. If you don't know what market structure is or how to draw trend line, check my previous video. I've done some videos on that. You can go and watch them. Then location, which is what we want to talk about here, or levels, how to draw your levels, because market doesn't just move in a straight manner. If you look at my screen now, you will see the way the market is moving in a zigzag way. It doesn't move in a straight line like this. You will never see market moving in a straight line like this, but it moves in a zigzag manner. Move up, move down, move up, move down, creating level, call them lows and highs. You understand? So that's it. And as it's creating those lows and highs, they are creating levels for you to watch. Then the third thing that you now need to consider is a reaction. And this is where you do your entries. After they get to that levels, how is the price reacting at that levels? Okay. So when you understand how price is free, that's what we call price action. When you understand how price is reacting at a particular level, then that will give you an idea or help you to make your decision whether you are to buy or to sell at that particular location. Okay, so now how do you draw after you have known the direction of the market? Then how do you now position yourself, to know whether you are to buy or sell? So now that is when levels comes in. So how do you draw your levels on the market? Well, those are the levels, like I said. Those are the points where the market will get to. Market will definitely get to those places and test it. So how do you now know all those locations where the market will get to test, then for you to make your buy or sell decision? So now, if you look at this place now, you know from this side, if you look at my screen now and my cursor, you see that we are in an uptrend here. Okay, market is printing higher high, higher low, 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 higher high. And from this point, we have a change of trend. Okay, so now when the market is printing higher, higher low, what do you watch out for? You watch out for your levels like this. Let me expand my screen. How do you get to know the levels as it's printing those higher highs, higher low? How do you get to know where the market price will get to and then react? If you look at this point now, we have a low here. At this point, it created a high here. So at this point that it created a high, you note that place. When market price pull back from this place, from this high and created a new low, then after a move up, an upward movement or impulse move, after this impulse leg, there is this break of structure here. The moment there is an impulse move and there is a break of structure here, then this break of structure approve this place now as a level that you need to watch. It approve this place as a level that you need to watch in the market. You understand? It approve this place as a level that you need to watch in the market. Now after a pullback again from this level, we call this one a structure now. After a break, it pull back to this level. After a break here, pull back, break, pull back. Now, if you look at in between this place now, we have a break here and a pullback. That means this particular leg is a level that you also need to consider. The moment there is a break of structure, you need to consider that the leg that break that structure. Okay, so there are two levels that you need to watch in an impulse move, or that's the way I do my trading. The first one is the beginning of that move. Then the second one is the leg that breaks the structure. You understand? The beginning of the move and the second one is the leg that breaks the structure. If you look at this place now, you can see that this is the leg that breaks this structure here, although it's a minor break. It's not a serious one. So this leg is one that breaks this structure. And that is why you see that when price retested it moves again. That's why when the price tested it moves. Now, if you look at this other place as well, the moment you have a structural break here, okay, you see that you have a structural break here as well. Breaking this leg, breaking this particular structure here. Then it pulls back from here. You can see that it pulled back to that previous low that was created. You understand? So the moment there is a break of structure, the leg that break that structure, that is where you need to watch out for that. I said demand and supply traders. So that is the leg that you need to watch where the price will definitely pull back to. So that is the level that you need to watch. So now if you want to draw that level, there are two ways I draw this level. Is either I look at the open of the last sell candle and then the wick of the candle there, or I use the close of the last sell candle in an uptrend in that pullback leg. Either the open or the close. The market reacts to either of them. So when it reacts to this place, when the market is pulling back, I first of all place it here. So when it gets to that place and reacts, it's valid. But when it gets to that place and break it, then I consider it that, okay, it might want to come and test this place. So whether you leave it like this or you leave it like this, both are right. But when I leave it like this, it gave me more confidence, than leaving it like this. Because in between here, we still have so much things, that could happen here. But when you leave it like this, the moment the market gets to this place and break, then this level is invalid. But if you make your decision from here, market can still, price can still come down to as low as this place and even break. When you make your decision from here, it gives you so more risk. But when you make your decision from here, you have a lower risk. Making your decision from here give you an higher risk, but making your decision from here will give you a lower risk. And as we have it now, this is the entire leg of this place, from this high to this low to this high, then to this low. This is the major low that we have here. This is the major level. These are the minor level. So even if you want to consider it, you might just look at it like, okay, from here, pull back, this leg, pull back. We see the leg as this is the leg that breaks this structure here. Then that is why we consider this particular level. So continuing, we have another break of structure there. So the moment you have a break of structure, so you consider the leg that break the structure and the beginning of that leg. So in other words, this is the leg that break this structure here that I'm going to consider as a level to watch. Okay, because one day, price will come back to that level. Then this is the beginning, and this is another level to watch again. So if this first one fails to hold, definitely the price is coming down to this place. So you might say that the levels in between these two are very close. So you might just consider the last one here. So if they are too close like that, so I would prefer to consider the lower one. Well, when the price gets to this place, you still need to watch anyway. But I will consider this low because the price might just tap on it, then continue. Might just test it. Although it has tested it once, but it has come there once, but it has not tested it. So the price might still want to test this place. So that is why I will consider it. So after this upward move right now, then the places I will be watching, or the location I'll be watching, is this place and this place now. So any of these two now, or all these ones that I've drawn, this is where the market will definitely react when market will definitely react to those levels when they get there. And I believe you understand the way I draw them from here. After a break of structure, a pullback, you consider where the price book back to as a level, to watch in the future. So if you look at this place too, after this pullback here, after this break of structure here, it pulls back to this place, then take off. Normally it's supposed to come and test this place, but it decided to move from here and take off from here. Okay, so since the price has taken off from here and created a low for me for here, so I'm going to consider that place as a level to watch as well for my future trading. So if you look at this place too, there is a break of structure here. The moment there is a break of structure, then you look at the leg that break the structure, or where the beginning of that leg. So there are two things that you look at here. This is number one, and this is another. You can just pick these two as a zone. You understand? You can just pick those two, as since they are closer. Normally, you can use this place and you consider this place, you consider this place. But since they are close, then you can even do the same thing down here as well. So when they are close like that, then you can, pick them as well. Make sure it touches every point that it needs to be touched. So you consider them like that. You consider them like this. So since they are close, because just to be sure your trend line, touch all those points. So those are the level to watch now. So these are your demand level that you need to watch, that when price is coming back, price will definitely react on that level. And those are the level that you will take your trading, where you watch the price reaction and make your trading decisions. And if you look at this place now, that when the price come down to this place, you can see that there is a reaction on this level. You try to break it, you pull up again, but when it get back to this place, you can see that it try to use that place as a support. Okay, the level you draw from here, when price gets to it from here, you try to use it as a support, but it couldn't. It break below it from here, try to use this as resistance, then it breaks down. You can see it come back again, tested it, breaks down, come back to it, tested before it finally break it. So at every point in time, when price gets to this level, they always react, and you use that to make your decision. When they react, it's either they bounce off the level or they break it and use the place as a resistance. There are two things that will happen at a level. It's either they break the level, use it as a resistance and continue, or they bounce off the level. When price bounce off a level, you buy. When it breaks, then you sell. After a proper retracement. So that is how to draw your levels. Then you can see all this level that will draw at this point here. Let's see how the price reacted to all those levels in the future. As we extend further right now, can you see the levels that will draw from here? That when the price goes to this place, you can see how price reacted at this level, tested it, bounced up before it now eventually, breaks it. And if you see after the break, the price retested it again and used the place as a resistance. It used the place as a resistance before it now did the downward move. After breaking this one to this particular level, you can see how it retested it and used the place as a resistance. If you go to lower time frame now, you're going to see a massive candle, testing that place. You can see how it retested it, and make the down move again. After this one, after this break, you can see this particular point that you try to use it as a support before breaking it. If you go this particular candle you are looking at here, if you go to down lower time frame now, we're going to see that there are so much candle, there. So after a break, you can see how it retested it again twice, before the downward move. This last one, so can you see how it retested it before that's how it's going to before the downward move. That is how it's going to be reacting, at those levels. See the way it reacted here. Tested, rejected, tested, rejected, tested, rejected, tested, rejected, and all that. So you can see how it's reacting at those levels. And see how it's reacting when it gets to those levels. That is how you draw your levels, in the market. Now for the current one, how can you, I draw those one from the beginning. So how can you draw for the current trend? I draw those one from the beginning. Like for this particular current trend now, how can you draw your levels for you to be able to use it to leverage on the current move? How can you leverage on that for you to be able to know when to buy and where to sell for this current move? If you look at this place now, we have an uptrend here. Then from this place, we have a break of structure here. which a change of trend. Okay, we have a change of trend here, move to the downside. So it moves to the downside. Then from here, there is a pullback. After a pullback, where is it pulling back to? It pull back to, you can see from um this uptrend here now. You can see we have a break of structure here, a level here. We have a level here. Then we have a break of structure here. So after this up move, you can see how price come back to react on that level. It breaks it, then use the place as a support. I mean, as a resistance. Okay, this level you draw from here now. See the way markets reacted to it from here. Breaks it and use it as a resistance. Remember, I said at a level, price will do two things. You say that you get to that level, bounce off, and you buy, or it breaks it and use the place as resistance, then you sell. So it might break it and still retest it back, but at one point, it must use it as a resistance for you to continue your sell. So, but the price will definitely react at those levels. You can see the way the price reacted at this point right now. So the price continues to make the down move. At this point now, how do you draw your next other levels at this point? So the moment you have your break of structure, here, then you consider where the price is pulling back to this break of structure, then here you have another level here to watch. That will be your supply level. So after a break of structure here as well, after a break of structure here, you can see the price will pull back to that level. You can see how price reacted from here. Break of structure here, a break of structure here reacted to this level. Break of structure here again, you have another level. You created a level here, which is your supply. After a break of structure, the price come back to react to test that level. It reacted on it before it eventually breaks it, and see how it tested it from here as well. Okay, see how it tested it from here. Rejected, come to this place, bounce up, breaks it, retested, tested it again and try to use it as support, move up, then come down again. So the next level that this the current move is coming to now is this particular level. So it's coming down to this particular level. So it's when the price gets to this level, then you now need to watch how is it going to react. Is it going to break it to continue, or is going to bounce off? So that is how you leverage on those, how you draw your level and you leverage on them for your buy and selling. But those are the levels that you need to watch. Like here now, we have another level to watch from here, which is a supply level. You understand? It is a supply level. You look at this place where we have a break of structure. You look at it that is where price reacted. You understand? When you have a break of structure here, you can see how price reacted to that place. But if you don't want to consider it from there, if you look at it from here, that's the supply. You can see it remains more than for price to get there. But since you have a structure here, so you can consider those two. You understand? Just to make sure this is a zone now. When you drop your levels, whether it's demand zone as a demand zone or a supply zone. So you just make sure you touch as many points as possible. You touch a point down here, you touch another point up here, and it gives you a level. So at one point at a time, one time or the other, price will come back and test that place. And it's at that point you make your buy or sell decision, because it's at that point that price is going to react whether to continue or to continue the upward move or the downward move. So that is how you draw your level. And if you look at this place, you have another level here that you can watch. If the price fails from one level, it continues to the next level. If as it fails from here, it continues to this place. It was rejected from here, back down to this place. You can see when it gets to this place, there was a reaction. Try to print this green candle again to move up, but it was rejected and it continued downwards. When it's rejected at a level, it will go to the next level. So it's coming to this next level now. So it's when it gets to this level now that you now make your decision. I mean, you watch the reaction of the price. When the price break it or bounce off. So it has this level now. As the price is now, the price is coming to this particular level. So those are the levels that you're going to watch. That's how you draw your level. And those are the levels that you'll be watching. Price move from levels to levels, from zones to zone. So that is how you watch them to know where to take your positions. Because sometimes as a new trader, you just be like, how do I know? I had that kind of problem when I started my forex trading. I would be like, how do I know when this price will get to pull back? Or how will I know where this price will get to for me to exit my trading and all that? Not until I understand how level works. That is when I was able to surmount that particular challenge. So knowing these levels in the market are very, very key. They are very, very important. They're going to help you a lot, because it's at these levels that you make your buy and sell decision. Because when the price gets to those levels, they will react, whether they want to continue their movements or they want to return back to where they are coming from. So when there is that reaction that you want to watch out for, do they want to go back, or is it going to continue? That is the reaction that you need at that particular level for you to make your buy or sell decision. I want to believe this video has helped you. So, but in case you've not subscribed to this channel, try and click the subscribe button so that the next time I upload a video like this, you'll be able to get a notification immediately. Thank you.